Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of kingdom battles with my friend Chris. These kingdom battles tonight are probably going to focus mostly around Dragonair. I'm trying to find different teams that work best with Dragonair. I'm trying to figure out how to shape the meta around him. I actually love Dragonair. I think it's one of the more underrated mon in the meta. It has fewer weaknesses than Altaria, and it hits most of the meta pretty well. So I'm going to try and see what I can do with this. So we're just waiting for Chris to challenge. There it goes. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to lead with... I'll lead with Dragonair this time, and then I will... Let's see how that works. Looking at this, I think I'm covered against pretty much everything. So let's see what happens. Okay, he's leading with Mawile. Okay, so Mawile is a steel Pokemon, so it'll resist Dragon Breath, but I should be able to hit it pretty hard with Aqua Tail. Man, he's really tanking through that Dragon Breath, though. Luckily, it looks like I'm charging significantly faster than he is. I'm not really sure what charge move he has on that. Okay, play rough. I should be able to feint him, but we're not going to risk it because I really want to be able to choose the next matchup. So let's see what he brings in next. I am down a shield, so this is not fantastic for me, but this will be fine. Depending on what he switches to, I might switch to Lapras, but I think for... Yes, I will. Water Gun Lapras should win this against Ice Shard Lapras, unless he has Dragon Pulse. Let's see. This might just end up being a Surf contest, and I think I'm going to win this because Ice Shard is double resisted by Lapras, whereas Water Gun is only single resisted, so my fast moves will do more damage. We will see what happens, though. I hit yellow. He hit yellow first, that's good. But he's also getting off charges a lot more quickly. And that's where his shield advantage is really a benefit. This won't feint me, so I'll just let it hit me. And then I'll get off another Surf. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he shielded again. Okay. Okay, so he's probably going to come out with an Ice Beam at some point. This might be an Ice Beam, so I better shield it just to be safe. It wasn't, so I probably didn't have to shield there, but I don't think he can get off another Ice Beam before I feint him, and now we're just going to Sky Attack the Blaze again. And that should be it. That was a close one. If his Lapras had even a couple more Ice Shards in him, that might have been it, but luckily that worked out. So let's see where we go from here. I really like Lapras as a lead, but Dragonair as a lead, but I'm probably not going to use it every time. So we're going to switch this up a bit. I'm going to lead Lapras here, and then I'm going to try Lucario and then Dragonair. In this situation, actually no, you know what, I'm going to do Altaria. In this situation, if I see a Battles-Dragonair, I'll quickly switch to Dragonair, not Lucario, because I don't want to trap Lucario against Battles-Dragonair. I'll just switch right out, whereas Dragonair is a more neutral matchup. Anything other than Battles-Dragonair. Perfect. And I think I'll be okay in the lead here, so let's see. This will all be about who gets off the charge first. Looks like it was me, although he might have just been saving energy. We'll see. I will use a shield here because I really value getting the first win to see what he brings in first, and so I want to make sure I win that one. I probably would have anyway, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's see what he does here. Okay, so this is a good matchup for me. I'm not going to shield whenever he ends up using a charge move. I'm just going to let it feint me. Hopefully I'll get off a lot of damage first. And so now we're shield neutral again, which happens a lot if you save energy. If you use an earlier shield and then get to save energy, beating it with fast moves, you end up being shield neutral. So let's see what happens. Shadow Ball. Okay. I like this matchup a lot. He might switch. If not, I think I'm in good shape. I'm just going to beat him with fast moves here. This might be Shadow Ball, but let's see. No, Moon Club. I probably shouldn't have shielded there. If it was Shadow Ball, it just probably would have beaten me, so, or at least done quite a bit, so it was better to be safe. Let's see what this is. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I should be able to just beat this on Aquatails and not have to worry about Lucario. If his Blaziken beats my Dragonair, then I'll be in trouble because obviously Lucario will not beat Blaziken. And there we go. That was another one where even a couple of counters, if he got through Dragonair, Lucario would have just melted. So I was very lucky there. And let us see what we're going to do for the last match, or the third match. I'm going to go back to a Dragonair lead, I think. And what I'm going to change here is I'm going to use Charizard instead of Altaria. Charizard is another hard Lucario counter. I make sure to have a Lucario counter whenever I lead Dragonair because Dragonair is weak to Lucario. So I'm hoping that if he leads Lucario, I can then just neutralize it with Charizard, depending on what else he has. Another Mawile. Man, I've never seen a Mawile in Kingdom before, so kudos to you, Chris. This is a really interesting thing to battle. He does so much extra damage on that fast move. I'm not sure if it's bite or what it is, but it's killing me on fast moves. Bite would make sense because it's not charging his charge moves really quickly, which is why I'm getting off all this extra damage from Aquatail. It's another thing I really like about... I will shield here. It's another thing I really like about Dragonair is that Aquatail just charges so quickly that it's like a constant barrage of damage. Okay, so again, I could have let him feint me there, or I could have just not used the shield because now I'm down a shield, but I'll get to see what he wants to bring out first, and hopefully I can counter it. Okay, so then, yeah, this is not going to go well. That's the problem with running this team. It's really only big weaknesses, Altaria. There's nothing I can do here to counter on Altaria, so I'm in pretty big trouble. I could shield here, but it's not really even worth it. Altaria will beat Charizard very badly, and it'll also beat Lucario very badly, so I'm not even going to get to see his third Pokemon here. Yeah, Charizard doesn't even touch it. The thing about Altaria is it's so dominant against against everything that doesn't directly counter it. I'm not even going to bother shielding. This one's basically over. If Altaria had been the lead, it would have been fine. Dragonair and Altaria are mostly neutral, so that wouldn't have been a problem. But without With Dragonair already gone, there was nothing in the rest of that could counter Altaria. So he's been running Mawile a lot. I'm going to try something that's a little more neutral to Mawile. But I still want to focus on Dragonair, so I'm going to put it in the 2 spot. I don't love going without a Lucario because there's nothing else to hard counter a Bastiodon. But Lapras and Dragonair both soft counter Bastiodon pretty well, so it won't be the worst situation in the world if he has one. Although he hasn't been using Bastiodon at all, so I might be safe. Okay, this is a good opening draw for me. A lot better than the last one. Lapras is neutral against... This might be Psyshock. I don't think he'd use Ice Beam. Yes, it is. Okay. Alolan Ninetales is a really interesting choice because it has access to a psychic attack, a very good psychic attack. Although in this meta that's not super important because there's not much that's weak to psychic. It'd be good against Blaziken. That's about it. It's surprisingly tanky against these water guns though, more than I would have expected it to be. Should be able to feint this on fast moves. He'll get another Psyshock off, but it won't beat me. And then I'll have a Surf charged for whatever he brings in next. Perfect. Okay, so there's a Steelix here, so this won't be a huge problem because Surf... Well, actually, this won't be a problem at all because Lapras, Water Gun, and Surf are both super effective on Steelix, so it'll do a lot of damage. I'll just let him paint me here. I have Charizard. That'll handle Steelix just fine. I have a shield advantage now and a type advantage. Oh, well, that's annoying. I think his first charge move will make that go away, though, so yeah. I'm guessing it'll be Crunch. I'll just let it hit me. I'm not too worried about it. So I'll feint him pretty easily here, and I still have a shield. Let's see what he brings in next. Oh, damn, I feinted before I could use a charge move. But this is still a totally fine situation for me. I will shield whatever he has, and then Aqua Tail will finish it off. Dragonair just does so much damage. Especially if you get a shield, there's a lot to do. Alright, that was a really fun 3 matches. I haven't seen Mawile or Alolan Ninetales yet, so that was some good exposure. Thanks a lot, Chris, and hope you guys enjoyed those 4 battles, and I'll see you again soon.